About 8 years ago, a gentleman named Pete Mullenkamp, who's actually now the varsity baseball coach at Sycamore, he was a coach at Reading at the time. He was the president of the Southwest Ohio Baseball Coaches Association. Came to me and said, hey, you do the Skyline Chili Crosstown Showdown for football. Can we do something similar for baseball? And I said, well, let's give it a shot. So basically, I wanted to go to the Reds because I felt like if we could get the Reds involved, it would be extra special. Went to the Reds, and from day one, they loved the idea and have been on board. And not just being, in name, but they really get actively involved in the event. And without the Reds, I don't think it would be what it is today. So we started 6 years ago, and we've increased. We had 25 games and 50 teams year one. This year, we're up to 43 games, 86 schools from Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, Southeast Indiana, and Greater Dayton. So it's really the immediate Reds footprint, which is important to them. People don't realize what great baseball tradition is in Greater Cincinnati, and that's what this kind of celebrates. And this is our second year to have softball involved, too. You guys have been a part of that with the Lebanon Mason game for 2 years in a row down at the Reds Youth Academy. So we've now got softball involved. We've got 5 softball games this year. So hopefully we can continue to grow that as well. You're going to see it tonight here at Prasco Park, which is a gorgeous facility. I would argue that in Ohio, find me one that's any better than this. And if you were here last year, and I know you were, for the Lakota West Mason game, and tonight will be no different. This place will be packed. And a normal high school baseball game, unfortunately, doesn't get the type of crowds, and that's what this is designed to do. Designed to showcase these great programs, but to get fans excited too, and to give them venues like this and give them nights. We've got 3 Greater Miami Conference games tonight out here, so to get fans to come out and pack the place. We'll probably have 1,500 to 2,000 people on property. I know Greg Lurk, who's the coach of Lakota West, said that atmosphere here last year for this game is the best he's ever been a part of. So that's our intent. And I think for the Reds, they want to say thanks, and they want to say, hey, we're part of this community. They do a great job with the Reds Community Fund and all the programs that they're doing to try and get people more interested in baseball, playing at the younger levels. So I think it's all about that. And we try to do promotions. This Sunday, all the teams are invited compliments of the Reds down to the Reds-Cubs game. It's called March at the Majors, where they get to go out on the field beforehand, do a pregame parade. The MVPs of every game get a custom engraved Louisville Slugger bat and present it on field. So it's things like that that just try to integrate the Reds into the community even further.